How you doing? My name is Jacob Hustle Weed, and I'm your legal beagle today, whether you like it or not. So today, I want to talk about creditors and how they are really annoying. All right, so hypothetically, say you got some debt, right? And you got a letter in the mail, kind of like this. All right, it's all fancy, and they get 10%, 5%. I ain't breaking that. Don't worry about it. All right. You can write them another fancy letter, kind of like how I did today. Dear Midland Credit Management, and say, do not contact me anymore because actually I don't live at this residence no more. All right. So can you please stop sending me these pesky tax collecting letters? And if they do not stop sending those letters to this address, they will be in violation for up to $1,000. All right? And if they continue to contact my mother or my spouse about my whereabouts or where I may live, or even if they mention that I owe any money at all, they will be in another violation. All right, so that's $1,000 for each violation. And if they send me another pesky letter again like that, and there's a logo on the front of the letter, they're in another violation for up to $1,000. So this is just how I deal with my debt. You can deal with your debt however you want. But there's laws to protect you as a citizen. There's this thing called 15 U.S. Code 1692. All right. And they like to call that the Fair Debt Act. All right. And in the Fair Debt Act, it outlines exactly what your rights are and how they protect you. And see, here's the scoop. This company, I may owe this company rent. All right. Well, it's against the law to garnish your tax returns, but they're getting away with it here in Michigan. All right. And since 2021, a judge ruled that this is bogus. Okay. So what they're doing is, all right, so Midland owns this debt, right? Well, they're going to sell their debt to another company. All right, at an interest rate, yada, yada, yada. And then they sell to another company, my debt, to another company. But in the long run, it's all one company. It's just three different names. And the judge has ruled in the favor of the citizens of the United States that says if you owe a credit card debt, they can't garnish your tax returns. All right, just remember that. And if they try to take you to the court and try to garnish your tax returns, make sure you show up. The worst thing you can do is not show up. So that's plain and simple. So, and if you show up, I want you to recite 15 U.S. Code 1692B, 1692C, subsection A, B, number 2, and number 5. All right. And that should get them off your back. So if you're tired of creditors dealing with you, calling you, start recording them. And if they call you more than 2 or 3 times a day, they're in another violation. So that's 4 violations. By the end of the day, the credit card company will actually owe you. That's the truth. Here, coming straight from Jacob Hustle Weed. This is just how I deal with my debts. You can deal with your debt however you want. But remember, Fair Debt Act 15 U.S. Code 1692. Get your paper, man. Peace out.